sanguine, adjective, optimistic or positive, especially in a bad or difficult situation, or blood red.
Thanks, Roman. You can go now. Go ahead, make yourself comfortable. Order a glass of wine. Anything you want. My treat. There's a place, it's famous for salads. Good cup of soup. I do hear they have a pretty good burger, too, if you want to be a carnivore about it.
Hard to refuse a pitch like that, Mr. Devlin.
Atta girl! Sammy, bring us a bottle of Bigby Cove Chenin Blanc, please. 2 fresh glasses.
No. Sammy, 2 glasses of Rossum's Silver Banner Reserve. At least 3 fingers apiece.
I should have known. Someone who caught Callaghan's attention the way you have knows how to handle the heavy stuff.
You should try it sometime. You'd make a pretty mean pit boss.
There's that famous Martamucci poker face. That would have been a hell of a disappointment to leave tonight without seeing that. I know it's early. You don't mind if I just go ahead and pay for dinner, do you? You know whose body I found those on. You know why you're here. While I was waiting for you to show up, I was pondering why Callaghan would let a little shit like you take over the place to begin with.
You really are too sweet.
You can't rush a good bottle of whiskey. Which is just a shame to say out loud because not all of us have that kind of time to spare. Do you know how I met Callaghan? Long time ago. Probably around the time they should have started aging that bourbon you just gave me. There was these 2 Russian sisters coming up big time, making moves, throwing shapes, doing what they gotta do to make a splash. Get a little respect, as you do. So the night comes, they're finally doing business with me. And there's our delivery truck, safe and sound. And I get my partner at the time, Sean Carnaby, and we go to shake hands with those Cossack broads. And bang! One of them goes down right in front of me. And my mouth hits the fucking floor. And before I have time to look, bang! Again. Blood splattered across my face, right into my big, dumb, open mouth. That warm copper taste. I don't think I'll ever forget it. And there's Callaghan, that fucking hitman he is. One of the Koteas twins. The one he always has handle his business, stone cold look in his eye. There's something about that son of a bitch that made my spine shiver if I was in the same room with him. Callaghan stood there laughing. He pulls out this revolver, and he makes a show out of it, and he removes all the bullets but one. And he spins the chamber for a while. And he puts the gun on the ground in front of us. And he tells me and Sean that he is willing to let one of us walk out of here tonight with him, as long as we play his game. One way out. Our one hope is that the other guy's unlucky enough to blow his head off first. So I snatch up that revolver, and I hold it to my head, and I pull that trigger. Click! Nothing. I hand the gun to Sean. His hands are trembling. He holds it to his temple, and click! Back to me. Click! Him. Click! Now, that means the bullet's in one of the last two chambers. 50-50 chance for each of us. And I pull that trigger, and still just a click. Which means the next one's it. And I didn't want to hand Sean the gun. But he grabbed it. And he looked at that cold, unforgiving steel in his hand. And then he looked up at me. And before I had a chance to say anything, he raised that gun. And he aimed it at Callaghan, and he fired. Click. Nothing. The whole game was rigged right from the start. There was never a bullet in the gun. He just wanted to see if we were brave enough to go through with it. Coteus put a bullet through Sean's eye while Callaghan laughed. So you see, Miss Martimucci, when you play Callaghan's game, it only ever ends the way he wants it to.
So, we're chasing this guy, right? Must have been like 3 blocks or something. But we're in the middle of nowhere, so who the hell actually knows? But we're running down all these dirt farmer roads, everything's slick with ice, and the Mark runs into the first building he sees. Guess what it was? Fucking church, man.
What kind of church? Stained glass windows, doves, the whole thing?
Ugh, I wish. I wouldn't even call this place a church. It was more like a fucking outhouse, but like, for God. Anyway, we chased the asshole out back, right? We're running through all this snow and shit, and I almost fell on my ass. And we get to this pond, right? Like this huge fucking pond. It's the one they used to dunk all the saps in on Sunday morning. But it's frozen solid, right?
Frozen.
Yeah.
Huh.
And the guy just runs out into the middle of the thing, and Luke chases after him, makes a beeline straight to the middle, like a total dipshit. I told him not to, but he went anyway, because fuck me, right? And sure enough, the 2 dumb pricks end up standing in the center of the thing, and then just crack! The ice breaks, and they both go right in the water, and neither one ever comes back out. And then Frosty the fucking Snowman came down from the mountaintop, and we sang a song about abstinence together. Total magic.
Yeah. That'll be fine.
God, you suck so much ass. Is it sugar-free?
No.
Then keep that shit to yourself. What? Sugar makes me all jittery. I guess it doesn't really matter. That sugar-free artificial shit'll give you cancer if you chew too much of it. Aspartame or whatever the fuck they put it in nowadays. Can't win either way. Wow, dude. Fucking nasty.
What? Your body is a temple all of a sudden? You don't look like the health nut type, Julietta.
Oh, eat shit, Casey. You don't know everything about me. Things aren't that fucking simple. Are we gonna go in or are we gonna sit out here all fucking
Wait
night?
in the car.
Are you serious? Piss on that, I'm going in too.
Julietta. Stay.
Fuck you, Casey. I'm not your goddamn dog and roll up your fucking window. Some people. There we go.
Black is a feeling I feel inside, dark and cold as a starless night, yet powerful as fear and quiet as a cat. I feel kinda dangerous when I'm dressed in black. Some people say that I am crazed and that my brain is not intact, but I don't let that get me down, 'cause all I do is fade into black. I just shut my eyes.
That seems a bit much, don't you think? Are you okay?
It's a funny thing to ask the man who's supposed to kill you.
Well, you'll forgive me for not feeling very threatened by a man who can't even pour sugar properly. Unless, is that how you take it now?
This is the game you choose to play.
I'm sure you've heard the old wives' tale about throwing spilt salt over your shoulder to wipe away all the bad luck. But did you know that in some cultures, it's a sign of joy if you spill sugar?
Sounds like something my brother would say.
Well, he sounds like an interesting guy. Maybe I should call him.
Stop playing with me.
Why? It's so much fun.
You manipulated me.
Oh, Casey, it wasn't like that. I promise you. I never meant for this.
It doesn't matter what you fucking meant. Because here we are. Now. The user and the used.
Casey, it wasn't like that. I promise you. I never lied to
Well,
you.
I hope you'll forgive me for doubting you. Is there anything else that you haven't told me?
Not telling you something is not the same thing as lying.
Seriously, what kind of fucking justification is that supposed to mean? In this secret apartment on the other side of town. Were you ever going to tell me anything about this?
Well, it wouldn't be a very good secret if I told somebody about it.
I came here to kill you.
Casey, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to break down and cry and beg for your forgiveness?
No, Eve. God damn it!
Well, what do you want? Do you even know?
Talk. Talk to Callaghan. You can talk to him. Give it back. Whatever it is you have. Make peace.
Yeah. All right. I'll go crawling back to that monster with my tail between my legs. And then get myself taken out to Stonebrook, where I will be strung up and tortured to death by his pack of psychos. Is that the best you've got? Because if it's between staring down the end of your gun and staring at the end of one of Callaghan's meat hooks, yeah, I'll take the fucking bullet.
There has to be a way out of this.
Well, it's pretty simple, really. Just do the job you were sent here to do.
How can you say that?
I just open up my mouth and sounds come out.
You have to stop joking around.
You'll have to make me.
What the fuck?
Julietta, wait!
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I waited in the car all this time so you
Wait,
what?
Julietta,
Fuck the
you
bitch
don't-
we're supposed to kill?
Julietta, you don't understand.
Please don't.
Yeah, sorry, flashing your tits at me isn't gonna work.
I'm pregnant. Please don't. I'm pregnant.
What?
I'm sorry, Casey. I didn't know how to tell you.
So you two know each other, huh?
It's Callaghan.
Well, Are you gonna keep him waiting?
Don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna off some chick with your baby in her because I'm such a fucking monster. Thanks, pal. Prick.
Hello.
Casey, that's the second time I rang you. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, sir.
Well, I hope I'd have heard from you by now. I was starting to get a little concerned. Is it done?
Not yet.
But soon. Look, I'm going to skip the part where we talk about how all this mess is your fault. Clearly, it's not enough to motivate you. So let's try this. Let's talk about how a dumb young man got caught trying to rip off two guys he shouldn't have. Now, these guys could care less if it was to help your sick, worthless brother. All they want to do is cut off your balls and string you up in front of their shop for the whole world to see. But me, I saw potential. I thought you proved me right, Casey. You're the best I could have ever hoped for, and you had to go and fuck up. Fix it, Casey. Show them I was right about you, or it's going to be much worse for everyone. I'll see you soon.
So how'd you end up with Casey's kid?
Well, I'd like to think I don't have to explain how that one works.
You had a smart fucking mouth for a mark.
You do seem pretty young, though. How'd you end up doing this?
It's good money.
It doesn't bother you?
It's not so hard. After the first one.
Still, you seem uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, normally I don't talk to the marks. Normally they'd be dead by now and I'd be done.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pry. It's just, you remind me of someone, that's all. You sure you're okay? Do you need a drink?
No, I don't need a fucking drink. Where's the bathroom in this joint? I'd feel better if you showed me.
Oh my God. Julietta,
Yeah, this'll work. Oh, this is for you. I'm not letting you run amok out here.
God, Julietta, this is ridiculous.
Less pouty bitch lips. More getting in the fucking closet. Don't go anywhere.
Where's Julietta?
She's in the bathroom. She seemed upset. I can't imagine why. Julietta? Julietta, I'm sorry, but...
Julietta.
Oh my God. I think she OD'd.
No shit.
I think we can save her. All right, look, in that bag in there, there's something in there called naloxone. I need you to get it for me.
Got it.
Okay, load it into the syringe.
All right. 15 minutes, Julietta. 15 minutes. You can't stay out of trouble for 15 minutes.
Okay, Julietta. Julietta, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, all right? You just might feel a little sick.
Don't fucking look at me like that.
Like what?
With that fucking pity.
I wasn't.
Yeah, whatever.
You need anything?
I'm fine.
We made coffee earlier. Black, no sugar, right?
I'm fine, Casey.
Where did you get that stuff, Eve?
Wherever you got it. That's the purest shit I've ever had. You couldn't have had any good intentions with that.
I didn't.
Then why have the cure stuff too? Seems kind of half-cocked.
I thought drifting off like that would be a nice way to go. Warm. Like slipping under your favorite blanket. But I was afraid I would chicken out. So that's why.
So you were fucking pregnant, but you were thinking about offing yourself anyway?
I don't...
You know, people who've never done it before, they always assume it's a warm feeling, something sweet and cozy, like a blanket. But it's never been that way for me. For me, it's always cold. When I shoot up, it's like I'm pumping ice into my veins. Like, rush is an overused word for it, but that's exactly what it is. It's a rush that cleans the anger out like a baptism, and it feels so good. Every time that needle nudges its way into my arm in that split second between that familiar little sting and right before the plunger drops, it's like I realize I've been on fire this entire time, and finally, with a little press, I'm not. And it's pretty hard to go back once you've felt that relief. Once you've felt that peace. Jeez, is this a fucking hit or an intervention? I can't fucking deal with it. I'm fucking done. Casey, get out of my way. Don't do it. Killing her when she's... You lose more than the kid. It's not something you come back from.
And then there were two. Run away with me. I'm not playing around anymore, Casey. Please, let's just run away. I don't care if it does sound like cliched romantic bullshit. I want to be with you. Nothing else matters. Please, let's just run. I love you.
Why did you save Julieta? Are you even pregnant?
What?
Is that the truth or is it a lie?
What do you think it is?
I don't know, Eve. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. I don't fucking know what to say. Everything you say sounds like a lie. Did you tell Julieta you were pregnant so she wouldn't kill you? Would you say anything you thought I wanted to hear? Would you say anything to make me betray Callaghan? Say something!
It would just sound like a lie. If you don't love me, then just do it.
Eve, please!
Oh, Casey, I didn't. I just wanted to see if I could take the car. No. Fuck. I thought he was gonna kill you, and I. Fuck, Casey.
I'm sorry, Julieta.
Let's leave.
What, are you hungry? Oh. Well, I'm kind of in the mood for dessert. Something sweet.
What? I'm not sweet enough for you?
Oh, Casey. Oh, you know I hate it when you kiss me after you've been chewing that nasty grape stuff.
That's not what I meant, though. Let's just leave all this. Let's just run. We can do it. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I don't need anything here. All I need is you.
I don't... It's just not that easy, Casey.
Why not? It could be.
I just think now isn't really the time. There's still things we have to do. Maybe someday.
Okay. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. You know, Lake Erie actually caught on fire once from all the crap floating around on it. I wish I could have seen that. I don't know if it was something one of my uncles told me, or something I saw in a movie, or hell, I don't even know if it happened. But you know, I keep coming back to that story. I mean, can you imagine all that garbage and junk floating around out there year after year, for 100 fucking years. Until one day, all of a sudden it just... combusts. Boom. I mean, you know, who the hell even thought that could happen until it did? I mean, all those people just standing around, and then all of a sudden, this shit just explodes in their faces. Things get hot enough. Even the water will burn.
It's all urban legends, man. I mean, I've seen my fair share of some crazy shit in my life, but I don't understand why you get so hung up on it.
You gotta learn to loosen up, Toby. Like, okay, so you don't want to hear any of Kelly's stories? Why don't you tell us one of yours then?
Oh, what kind of story you want to hear?
How about how you spent last night?
Yeah, go on, pal, lay it on us. I'll try not to poke too many holes in your story.
Well, what do you want to know?
I want to hear about how some of that big ladies man talk that you were spouting out last weekend got put into action. So come on, big timer.
Well, generally, I don't like to, kiss and tell. All right. I didn't do anything last night. I went home, flipped through some channels, ended up watching this movie about a guy looking for a dirty gun. It was garbage. Ended up falling asleep before the end with a beer in my hand.
I mean, I guess it's better than falling asleep with your dick in your hand.
All right. What'd you do last night, huh?
I spent the night with my first Latin chick.
I think the young lady's got you beat, Slick.
Yeah, I'd say she most certainly does.
But it was never fair. Arissa can sing her way into anybody's pants.
Here it is. Last good hot night of summer. We're cooped up in here, breathing each other's air over and over. No, fuck this. I'm out of here, man.
You know you can't do that.
Fuck you and your can'ts, man. I'm tired of it. The only thing I can't do is I can't stay here sitting on my ass talking tall tales with y'all.
You go out there, Tobias, and the only thing that's gonna happen is those cops are gonna make sure you end up more brain dead than you already are.
I don't see you foaming at the mouth with bright ideas, huh?
It's like I said before, man, you gotta learn to relax. Besides, even if by some miracle your little bony ass makes it out of here, you're still gonna have to deal with Unc.
Unc? Who is Unc? What is this Unc?
Unc, as in uncle. You know, Uncle Francis.
Francis. As in Uncle Francis Callaghan. As in fucking Callaghan.
Tobias, calm down.
No. Now, Kelly, you set up a plan without being 100% with me, and now I'm stuck in a room with a goddamn Callaghan.
Just what are you trying to say, little boy?
I ain't saying anything to you right now.
I don't know what makes you think you can talk about me like I'm not standing right the fuck here. So cut the shit about me being a liability when I only see one person in this room with his eyes bugging out of his head. I don't know if you got lost in all the action, but I'm still right here across from you. Right here, right in the middle of this fucked up thing we find ourselves in.
Kelly, you know somebody tipped him off about our job. Or am I the only one here who's enough of a fucking professional to have put the pieces together by now?
Tobias, Take your ass to the bathroom until you can come out and talk with some sense.
You know what? I got a little plan of my own, since following you two's plan is what stuck me here in the first place. So how about this? Baby Callaghan is in somebody's pocket or pants. So I bet you she's got deals made. So how about I go out there and make some deals of my own?
And trade them what for what exactly?
Last chance, Tobias. I'm warning you.
I'm thinking maybe you and Baby Callaghan over there, you're not enough to grease the right palms, but I bet you can tell me what is.
Not another word, Tobias.
You know what's coming next. Yeah, I bet I'd get off pretty clean and clear if I gave him the perfect 2-for-1 deal. Kelly Cateus and Casey Cateus. Funny, right? Yeah, it's good. It's good.
You ain't got the balls or brains to pull that off. There's not a soul out there that'll give you breath long enough to say my brother's name, let alone tell him where he is. A fact which, by the fucking way, you don't know.
Is that a fact? That's a fact, you know? Since you know everything. Well, I got a little fact for you. Let's see how you like this one. Right here up my sleeve. Oh, what's that? It's a burner where Casey can be reached. It looks like it's marked July 21st, so pretty recent. And then it looks like an address for a safe house where Casey can be contacted in case of emergencies. Oh, that's fascinating. Wow. Hell, you should have taken us there right from the get-go. Would have saved us a whole lot of trouble now, wouldn't it?
When'd you put your fucking hands on me? When'd you put your fucking fairy hands on me?
You know, for a big heist mastermind, you sure do miss a lot of shit that happens right in front of your face. And if you think that's impressive, you should see how my sleight of hand compares to the stories they're gonna tell about me when I'm the man who turned in the Cateus brothers. Oh, the police? The police are gonna love me. They're gonna tell stories about me. They're gonna practically think I gave them Frank and Jesse James. Oh, they might pin a big old gold star on my chest, make me an honest-to-God Pinkerton. How does that sound for a big finale?
That's just a little bit tender, isn't it? And that little shiner you got started? I learned that from my brother. My brother! Whose name you will keep out of your mouth. Unless you want to go make your big shot deals without a tongue in your fucking skull. Shh. 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 You hear that? Hmm? I know you do. Shh. 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 All that mumbling, grumbling, and macho-ass brow-beating, shotguns loaded to the ready. That is reality, son. And I know that's a concept you might not be very fucking familiar with. But you know what? The funny thing is, you are gonna live just long enough to see it.
Fuck you guys, alright? You two can jerk each other off. I didn't go to the back to think. I can't think out here.
You know what? For a second there, I thought things were gonna get a little bit boring.
Fuck! seen you around here before. You new in town?
Really not looking for a drinking buddy tonight.
Whatever you say, Toots.
Toots? Did you just call me Toots?
Or what would you prefer I call you? Baby? Sweetheart? Sugar? Princess? Or we can cut all the cute crap and you can just tell me your name.
Julieta.
Julieta what?
Just Julieta. And don't get cute again.
Okay, just Julieta. What if I make you a deal? If I can guess what was in that glass, we fill it back up, and you hang out and chat until it's empty again. Sound fair?
I don't know about fair. Amusing, maybe.
So we got a deal?
Fuck it. No one else in here seems to have a pulse tonight.
All right, good. Now, I need your eyes right here. I don't want to look at your drink, let alone smell it. This is all about eye contact. Gotta maintain that eye contact. All right. Now, normally my go-to here would be a tequila matador, but I'm not really feeling that from you. No. So as much as I hate to say it, tequila's off the menu tonight.
What's your backup plan then? Vodka?
Vodka? No. What are we, co-eds? Nobody over the age of 23 drinks vodka besides, like, chiseled grandmas from Russia, okay?
Well, whiskey's too obvious, right?
No, don't give me any hints. I want this to be a fair game.
Fair is a strong word in this town.
Strong word from a strong girl who likes herself a strong drink, but not too strong. Maybe a little elegant, too. Maybe just a few steps left of the beaten path.
A lot of strong guesses.
Yeah, I could keep going. But I won't. Nope. Instead, I'm gonna order you a glass of gin. Barkeep, I'm gonna need a Singapore sling for the lady and a nice old-fashioned for myself. And don't you be shy about the cherries.
Didn't realize people still ordered those.
Well, it's a bit off the beaten path, I'll give you that, but you throw in a little strong, a little elegant, and suddenly you and I have a little something in common. Here's to the first of what I hope will be many drinks with my new friend. Oh, fuck. No, don't tell me. I got the drink, I can get this. Letta?
Glass I brought up here tonight only ever had water in it. I don't drink, and you don't have figured half as much as what you think you do.
You can't leave me like this, not after all that. It's not fair.
Remember what I said about fair in this town.
Well, I may not know much, but I know drinks are on you tonight, Letta.
Long night already, huh?
Well, you know me, I'm getting there.
Well, come on. The real party isn't up here. It's in the back. I'll show you. You could do it, you know.
What's that?
Call Unc. Talk to Callaghan.
Yeah. I doubt there's much he could do right now. News copters flying around out there, our faces plastered all over Channel 6 News. You have to be a fucking magician to pull us out of this mess.
Crazier things have happened. Callaghan's a lot of things, but he's family too. Family's supposed to look out for each other, right?
You know, when I was 6, 7, I don't know, real young, Pop and I used to ride bikes in the city, you know, and we used to ride bikes out into the woods on those dirt trails out past the railroad tracks. And he used to do things with just Casey. And then he did things with the both of us, but riding bikes, that was our thing. Every day after school, as much as he could, he'd ride bikes with me. There was this one day, me and Pops were out riding, And we were back into the woods. We were way deep into the woods. And it gets pretty hilly back there. And it started to get dark. And so Pop and I, we decided we're gonna head back. We're gonna have a race. See who can get back to the tracks first. And my legs are churning away. And we get to this place where the path bends and my bike slips. And I go down the side of this hill. And I keep falling and falling. And my bike comes tumbling down on top of me. And I look up. There's Pop. He's just standing at the top of the hill, staring at me. Watching me squirm in that dirt and filth. I realize he ain't coming down to check on me. I stand up. I grab my bike and I climb back to the top of that hill. Pop and I ride back in silence. So, I never went riding bikes into the woods with Pop again. Callaghan and his boys are pulling off a big heist. Only I know about it. And I am going to tip off every cop in this town. So while all the cops are congregated around Callaghan, we are going to be on the other end of town pulling off a heist of our own. Just as big. Only there isn't going to be anybody in our way.
Holy shit. It's really you. Someone said Casey motherfucking Coteus walked in here, but I didn't believe it. The name's Luke Wilhelm. It's an honor to meet you, man. It's like meeting the fucking Grim Reaper.
If you don't mind, we are in the middle of something here. Why don't you take your ass back where you came from?
Oh shit. You're as cold as they say. Say, are you planning something? Because I got connections and Tobias? Tobias Casperry? What the fuck is this joker doing here? Didn't Mike the Brick break your fingers for talking to his girl?
Seem to be working fine for me.
And you're Arissa. Yeah, you are, aren't you? Arissa
Just Arissa, pal.
I think last call for you was 30 seconds ago.
Fuck, you're not Casey. You're the fucking fake twin. Oh, you're Carmen, or whatever the fuck your knockoff name is.
Kelly.
Sure, pal. Fuck, that's disappointing.
You're pretty lucky that I'm not my brother. Because if I was, the last thing that would have spilled out of that sewage hole you call a mouth would have been, holy shit!
Is that right? I guess I am pretty fucking lucky because I'm getting very thirsty. Now I can go and get that drink knowing that there's nobody back here but a bunch of fucking nobodies. You punch second rate too. How does it feel to be the punchline?
I don't know. You tell me! It's kind of dead in here. You guys want to get out of this place?
You a fan of Tom Waits? I feel like he'd appreciate our situation.
I mean, I guess. I don't know if you say so.
What about Chris Christopherson? I feel like he's your kind of guy, Cateus.
I don't know. I don't listen to the radio much.
Well, you're not gonna hear him on the radio too much nowadays, but come on, you didn't grow up riding in the car listening to music on the way to school or nothing like that?
Pop wasn't much of a music lover, so I guess I'm not either.
You gotta know what I mean though, right?
Okay, yeah, so they wrote a lot of songs about fuck-ups.
You make it sound so flat. It's a kind of poetry in the stories and songs like that, you know? Kind of like a modern cowboy tragedy.
Pop didn't listen to the radio much, so whenever we were in the car, it was another opportunity for him to talk and to lay his bullshit theories on us. Especially me, since I'm a slow learner.
You? Stubborn? Nah, no way. Don't believe it.
It's like Pops used to say. I can hear him clear as day. Kelly, hard head leads to a soft behind. This son of a bitch. He had a million of those motherfucking proverbs.
At least your old man was coherent about it. Mine used to pull this mix and match bullshit with his idioms. Guy was basically unintelligible. You learn to laugh it off.
I don't know if you've been in the business long enough to remember this, but there was this family used to be around here. A bunch of real mean motor scooters, if you know what I mean. They used to work in pairs. You know, fathers and sons, brothers and brothers, whatever. They were the guys that you called when you had a big job to do. They were the guys. See, they were more than just a family. They were what do you call a legacy, a name.
What's so good about a name anyway, huh? What difference does it matter what your name is when you're not around to use it anymore? See, that's what I don't get about you. You're always talking about what's next or what's around the corner or what's gonna be, but god damn it, do you ever stop to think about what's happening right now? I mean, I get that right now it's not really gonna last all that long, but you mind being here while I'm here anyway?
Albrecht.
Huh?
Albrecht. That was the name of that family. I knew it was right there. It was right there on the tip of my tongue. I'll never forget that name. See, I think that's what Pops wanted. For Casey and I. More than anything else, he wanted our name to be remembered.
Well, if it's any consolation, I'm sure there's plenty of people with your name on their lips right about now. And there'll be a hell of a lot more with it on their lips tomorrow.
You know, just because you and me ended up in the same spot, at the same time with the chips down, does not mean we started from the same spot. You signed up for this. I didn't have a choice.
All that means is that you've been in the game long enough that you should know better, and it's ass fucking backwards that I have to remind you of any of that shit.
What makes you think I need to be reminded? What makes you think I don't already fucking know? You ever think maybe I'm just trying to make a point? I'm just trying to...
Listen to me, Kelly. Listen to me. I get it. But look, we were always either gonna drive home with one headlight or not at all. This is more like it, huh?
I'm getting there.
Beautiful. You guys see that? You see that out there?
See what?
The city, man. Sure is something from way up here.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the way the city lights up. I'm talking about opportunity. This city was built on opportunity.
Opportunity. This is Callaghan's town.
What if it wasn't? It wasn't always. Can't always be.
All these drinks and pretty sights, and you still can't stop scheming.
I gotta believe that one way or another, we're gonna be able to take this town.
I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright land to which I go.
God damn. What was that?
Just some old song my dad used to sing sometimes.
You feeling better?
Well, you know me. I'll get there. So I suppose it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Sorry.
If you had been this charming before, Toby, you might not have been so lonely last night.
You saying I could have the same night you had, Latin girl and everything?
Maybe not that one. She was a groupie. I didn't even catch her name.
She just wanted like a CD or something? Did you tell me that's all it takes? Well, hell, I'll belt out a whole Christmas album if that's how it is.
Yeah, she wanted a CD, but I never actually recorded anything before. It's just not what I felt the music was about, you know? Some dusty old record. Nah. It's just about a moment. It's never the same. Every fuck up, every perfect note between you and the audience, the words, they're just words. It's stupid. I'm sitting here thinking, damn, if you two guys had just gotten the chance to see me on stage just once, then you'd have known.
We'll always have the rooftop. That counts for something in my book, at least. What's the plan, Kelly?
You got a burner.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, it's me. I fucked up. I don't know how many times I've said that to your voicemail. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know why I called you. You can't help me. Not that I'd let you help me anyways. I just thought, you know, one day I'd get out from your shadow or collapse trying. Funny thing is, you'd be right there to pick me up. I gotta go. There's a whole bunch of people loading up for us out there, and me and these two kids, we got one hell of a show to put on. I don't want to keep anybody waiting.
I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world below. There is no sickness, no toil and danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there and all my loved ones who've gone on. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over I'm just going over
Warren Zevon.
Huh?
Warren Zevon. I guess I always had a soft spot for him.
Mr. Bad Example. I knew it.
Oh, Jesus. What the Who is that? Who is that? Hey! Hey! Answer me, goddammit! Wait, okay, okay. Don't do anything. Whatever this is about, we can talk about it, okay? Okay? So, let's talk. What do you want? Huh? Oh, come on! Speak to me! Speak! Ah! 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 So, Jimmy boy, you enjoying that orange cat meat there or what? Huh?
Don't be so gross, Shane. Everybody likes Chinese food.
What? Like I just made that up? They got festivals where they celebrate that over there.
Now you're just being insensitive to be insensitive.
I'm telling you, man, some people,
They're just fucking savages.
Oh, crap. Crap, we're gonna be late. We gotta go.
Wait, late for what? What are we gonna do?
The meeting with the lawyers, Shane.
The thing with Dougie in the office? Relax, man. Here, finish your cat platter.
But Carmichael expressly said not to be late.
Carmichael is already there. Besides, Dougie loves us.
And that's when you pulled your gun on him after his was already on you because you asked him for change.
Yeah. Well, about then, roughly.
And you can confirm this?
I was standing in the doorway, looking out the window. So I can neither confirm nor deny the order of events of that particular afternoon.
I don't know nothing neither. I wasn't even involved in it. I was out in the car.
That fills me with joy.
Whoa. Now, who's the babe? Hey, let me tell you something. You are far too pretty to be shuffling around in this office bringing lawyers their coffee.
Here's the deal, gentlemen. Normally this would be your word against Martin Morello's. You say his brother opened fire first. He says you did. Yada, yada, yada. The real problem is Morello's has cameras. Therefore, if you are lying, they have proof.
But you weren't lying, right, Shane?
Relax, kid. You're gonna make a piss stain on the floor for this nice paralegal to then clean up. Not that I wouldn't mind her on all fours, huh? Come on. It's gonna be fine. And it's gonna be fine because this guy is gonna make it fine, right? Right?
I have to take this. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Hey, you know, you'd look more appropriate if you were actually bent over that desk instead of stacking papers.
Is that so?
I keep saying it. It must be true.
I think you're gonna need a better line for that to ever happen.
Apparently, there was an accident at the police station. Turns out the Morello tape became somehow mishandled.
So, what does that mean?
That means we're free to go, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, beer's on me.
See what I tell you, Jimmy boy. Everything will be fine. Hey, would you mind escorting us fine fellows out of this place? Now, I get a little lost when I'm on my own.
Hey, Mallory. How about you give me your number? You know, in case I need help with anything else. What personal emergency?
It's Shane, I already have your number.
Oh, wow.
Still thinking about bending me over that desk?
Ah! Oh!
See you soon. Welcome back to the world of the living, Shane. For a little while, anyway.
I know you. I mean, I knew you, but you ain't you. Not like you was this morning. What is this, anyway?
You came into the law office today, remember? You needed some legal help? Well, we're gonna forego all the little tedious steps, the bells and whistles, the red tape, the rickety-racketa. This is your trial, Shane.
My trial? You're a real dumb bitch. You know that? How you got a job in a lawyer's office is a fucking miracle.
I'd watch that tongue if I were you, before it gets you into more trouble. Keep it up. You're gonna be real thankful I already gave you that wheelchair.
Oh, the only one who needs a wheelchair after this is gonna be you. When I'm through with you, you won't be able to even walk straight.
Oh, what's the matter, Shane? You don't want to role play with me anymore. Well, down here I can play all kinds of roles for you, though. I can play judge. I can play jury. Well, and as you may have guessed, I'll be the executioner.
Oh, who'd have thought that a skinny little second-rate Skinamax lawyer slut like you would be moonlighting at Stonebrook, huh?
Stonebrook. You think you're at Stonebrook right now? Oh, Shane. No. You're gonna wish that you were at Stonebrook. Somehow you seem to miss that this Skinamax slut has her all kinds of hell to raise. And I intend on raising it. And when I'm finished raising my hell, the mess you and me are gonna leave on this floor is gonna make big bad Stonebrook look like goddamn Candyland. You're a criminal, Shane. Nothing's gonna change that. And we live in a world where criminals go unpunished. But that's something that can change.
What does that even mean to you anyway, huh? What did I ever do to you? Oh, fuck you. I'm getting enough punishment from your bullshit posturing.
Let's talk about Summer Jacobs. Yeah, Shane. I know about her. Been about a year now, hasn't it? "17 years old. You cut her. You raped her. But that wasn't good enough.
Girl was gonna talk if I let her go. What did you expect? Yeah, I killed her. And I'm gonna kill you just the same, except I won't be nice and do it with a gun. I'm gonna cave in your head with a fucking rock!
That's more like the answer I was looking for.
You're gonna burn for this. When Callaghan finds out that you're fucking with his guys, that tight little body of yours is gonna end up in several postal codes at once.
I have my doubts about that, Shane. You've been implicated in a lot of crimes, Shane. I don't expect it to be a surprise that the penalty, it's death.
Toe to each of your cousins, your nose and your ears, I will send to your aunts and your uncles. And your tits, I will send your tits to your mother myself. Express mail, wrapped up in a little black bow. That way everyone gets something to remember you by.
All that's left is your signature and we'll be all finished.
I'm not sure that's what I want.
Adam, if it's the community service hours, you do realize how light you're getting off, right?
That's not what I'm talking about. I suppose I can't blame you for not wanting to get with the murderer.
That's not true, Adam. That's not what I think about you. I wouldn't be here if it was.
Why are you here then? Why work so hard on my case? I've convinced myself that you've got a crush on me.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Someone came after you, and you had to protect yourself. Your life shouldn't be over because of that. It would be a waste of someone who can still do a lot of good.
So you think I don't deserve punishment?
Oh, you're getting punished. You have no idea how much trash you're gonna have to pick up.
Can I show you something? My uncle gave this to me.
Callaghan?
Well, I call him Uncle Francis, but yeah, Callaghan. I don't suppose you know who Roberto Clemente is, huh? Hell of a ball player. Honest to God saint, too. And this town got hit by an earthquake, devastated the whole place. He did everything he could to help. He even decided to fly down there in person to make a difference.
So what happened to him?
His plane went down over the ocean. They say this was just signed days before he died. The last marks of a man just trying to do some good and paying the price for it. I like to believe that even if he knew he was going to die, he still would have did it. Sometimes you just got to do something bold.
Ask me out.
What?
How's that for bold?
That's pretty impressive.
Ask me out on a proper date, and I'll totally bet you I'll say yes.
Really? And you're not afraid of him?
Not even a little bit.
Now that's a bold statement.
Next.
So what's all this about?
That is a great question. Not what am I doing or who are you, but what's this all about? It's the heart of the matter. I like that. You're pretty good at this.
I've been doing it a while.
Yeah, I know. I've linked you to 17 murders. And that's not including the 22 I'm unsure about.
It sounds about right.
So you're admitting to them?
I did them all. All by myself. I'm not working for anybody.
You think I'm working for Callaghan? Why are you so afraid of him? He is just a man.
I've seen him torturing people, you know. He gives you the worst thing you can give a dying person. Hope. There's something about snuffing out your light right when it's at its brightest. I seen Shane's body. And I can see you here. I know there's no hope.
Don't look too concerned. Just think of it as a thank you for keeping my ass out of prison / 3-month anniversary gift. I know traditionally you don't combine the two, but I'm a rebel.
It's gorgeous. And expensive looking.
I promise I got it legit. It was my grandma's. She wanted me to give it to somebody special. I guess tradition does have its nice points from time to time.
Getting sentimental and mushy on me already.
Adam? Yo, that is you, man. Where you been?
Around.
No doubt, no doubt. But you know what I'm saying, though, man. When you go come hang with the boys? We miss you. The crew misses you, man. Things ain't been the same without our baby Callaghan, you know what I'm saying?
Got a lot of business.
Family business, right? Yeah. But the domesticated look works for you. Hey, I see you around, Lil C.
I need to use the restroom.
Okay, don't go getting lost on me.
Mallory. Mallory, wait!
What? What do you want, Adam?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Chased me all this way and that's the best you've got.
Mallory.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me right now. You scared me in there. Do you know how badly you scared me in there? God. If I wouldn't have walked in there, you would have beat that guy to death. You would have killed him.
Look, Mallory. I know what it looked like, okay? Hold on, baby, look at me. That guy in there, it's just some punk I used to roll with. He doesn't mean anything. He doesn't matter.
This is not about that guy. Forget about that guy. How am I supposed to trust you? How am I supposed to feel safe with you again?
Look, this isn't how tonight was supposed to go, okay?
Jimmy. No one messes up those floors but me.
I don't understand. I thought you were a lawyer.
I'm just a paralegal, Jimmy. You need to pay more attention. Your only known crime is that you're on the scene of the Morello murders. But we're not here because of what everybody already knows. No. We're here because of what everyone doesn't get to know.
What did I do?
What did you do? What did you do to Summer Jacobs?
I didn't have anything to do with that. I wasn't even there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, your car was.
I didn't touch the Jacobs girl. I swear on my mother's eyes. I never saw her before in my life. Whatever you think I did, it was Shane, all right? That's what you want to hear, right? Shane did it all himself. I'm innocent.
Oh, Jimmy. I'm disappointed in you. Look at me. Look at me. That's right. You need to pay attention. There are no innocents in this town. If anybody was gonna be, probably would be a wimpy dork like you, but look at what happened. Now tell me, how can something stay clean when everything around it is festering over?
I don't know what you want me to say. I heard he told you it was Shane. Please. I'll say whatever it is. Just stop.
Right now, I don't want you to say anything. I want you to listen, and I want you to think real hard. Maybe you had nothing to do with that girl, but you had no qualms driving the man who did, and then you helped him cover it up. Can you honestly tell me that you would not end up just like Shane, watching another human being bleeding out on the floor? I want to believe that that's true, but I can't. I don't even care why you started running around with those guys. Maybe you needed extra money for your mother and sister? Yeah, I know Mrs. Angelino and Allie aren't doing too well. But right now, I need you to tell me why I should let you out of here alive.
I swear to God, I won't tell anybody about this.
I know. Adam, are you okay? We have to call the police. Adam, please give me the phone.
Has to be Mama.
Adam, please.
Sorry about that. I was afraid you'd wake up while we were, cleaning up.
Adam, you need to let me go.
I don't want to be alone right now.
Adam! Don't you dare leave me.
I won't. Hey, babe. I'm gonna make us some drinks. That was a close one. Mallory, I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry.
Oh. You don't? Well, it's a little difficult for me to block out. I can't believe you did that to me. I can't believe you did that to us.
You know I never hurt you. I love you.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it. No more lies. You monster.
Baby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What good does that do me? I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there.
There's no need for an apology, Miss Lomax.
Mr. Callaghan, I didn't think you knew who I was.
Don't be naive, dear. It's my job to know everybody worth knowing. Are you telling me you're not worth knowing? I'm joking, of course. No, I remember you. Mallory. Do you mind if I call you Mallory? My nephew, Adam, spoke rather highly of you. The paralegal who worked tirelessly on his case. The way he tells it, you can color me surprised they haven't made you partner yet.
So, how's Adam?
Truth be told, I haven't heard from that boy in weeks now.
Oh, is he okay?
I'm sure he'll turn up soon. He always does. Call me old-fashioned, but I still prefer paper over that wireless nonsense these days. Funny thing about real things, though, something like a letter. You burn it, and it's gone. You must be on your way to work on another case.
I was headed there now.
You'll make sure you take good care of my boys, Miss Lomax.
You have my word, Mr. Callaghan. I better get going. It was nice to meet you. Sorry again for bumping into you.
Mallory, you can apologize for cutting down a tree, even promise to plant a new one in its place. But what good does that do the tree you cut down?
You were right. About my family. I mean, I was doing it for them. Dad's gone. And my mom and sister. I'm supposed to be the man of the house. It's stupid. But the city, what choices do we really have? You were right. Someday, it would have been me gunning someone down, or worse. It's inevitable, right? I don't want that life. Messed up. I realize that now. Man, do I realize that now.
Jimmy Angelino. Get to walk out of here tonight.
You're not serious.
I am.
I thank you. I swear I won't tell anyone shit.
You're right about that. I know where your mother and sister live. And I gotta tell you something, Jimmy. I abhor violence against women. But in the right situation, I'm definitely not above it. The city is not built for the innocent. I want you out of here. Forever.
You don't know how sorry I am. I promise it'll never happen again.
You're sorry. And it'll never happen again? Something like that?
I'm out of this city. I'll get a fucking fast food job. Anything. We'll get by.
And I'm supposed to believe that?
What's wrong? I thought you said I was innocent. I get a second chance. I'm going to do better. I'll be better. Please. I'm sorry.
But what good does that do me?
This bring back any memories for you? Probably a back alley like this where you snuck up on Jamie Torres and put 2 slugs in his chest, huh? Poetic.
Mr. Devlin, I know we've only shared one meal together, but it makes me sad to hear you think so little of me. You told me your Callaghan story. It's only fair I share mine, right?
By all means. Give me something to remember you by, and try not to disappoint me like you did with that bourbon.
Not a lot of people know this, but Callaghan visits the brothel quite frequently. And almost every visit, he'd have Torres round up 3 girls, take them to a private room, and play strip poker. Sometimes, I could hear them laughing from floors away. And I sat there in my room, and I planned and practiced until finally, it was my turn. Seeing the look on Callaghan's face as he reached up and loosened that red tie of his and dropped it on the table. You know that famous Martinucci poker face you pointed out earlier? Callaghan coined it for me that very night. So, the game is winding up. Callaghan raises one more time, and I called. But instead of flipping his card, Callaghan gave me a choice. If I was sure I had him beat, I could flip my cards and he would pay me. Or I could take a job working for him. I had a royal flush, Mr. Devlin. I could have walked out of there that night with more money than my young eyes had ever seen. But I understood something then. Something you still don't now. There's always a way to win, even if it isn't obvious.
Don't tell me you think there's a happy ending to this. No choice you make is gonna keep my hand from touching my gun.
Maybe you beat me to the draw, and maybe this is really where my story ends. But that's not the point. The point is, up until the end, I went for it.
monster bag.